Imagine this. Two people buy the exact same pair of shoes. One pays $40, the other pays $120. Same shoes, same brand, same store. But here's the twist. The person who paid more actually had less money. Doesn't make sense? Welcome to the hidden tax on being poor, a system where the less money you have, the more life charges you. And the worst part? It's designed to keep you stuck exactly where you are. Let's break the illusion. We grow up believing a simple rule. If you have less money, you spend less money. But reality flips this upside down. When you're broke, life becomes more expensive. Not sometimes, all the time. If you can't afford bulk groceries, you buy smaller packs that cost more per meal. If you can't afford a reliable car, you pay more for repairs, taxis, missed work, and stress. If you can't afford good internet, you lose online job opportunities. If you can't afford preventative health care, small issues turn into expensive emergencies. It's like trying to climb a mountain while carrying a backpack full of invisible bills. This is called the poverty premium, and it quietly drains millions of people every single day. Let's talk about money traps nobody warns you about. Late fees. When money's tight, bills get delayed. Delay them, you get punished. Late fee, interest charge, credit score damage. Now your future loans become more expensive. Banking penalties. Low balance? Boom, penalty. Overdraft? Boom, bigger penalty. Need your paycheck early? Predatory payday loans waiting with 300% interest. You're not just broke, you're paying fines for being broke. Being poor forces short-term decisions, and short-term decisions are the most expensive ones. You buy cheap shoes that tear in 4 months, so you buy again and again. Meanwhile, someone else buys one durable pair for years. You buy fast food because it's quick and cheap, but medical bills later cost thousands. You skip insurance to save monthly money. One accident wipes out years of savings. The rich buy quality, the poor buy survival, and survival always costs more long-term. Money buys convenience. No money buys waiting. You wait for buses, you wait in government lines, you wait for discounts, you wait for approvals, you wait for broken systems. Time is money, and when you're poor, life steals your time in exchange for savings. But that stolen time could have been used to learn new skills, start side income, rest and think clearly, network and grow. So you don't just lose money, you lose opportunity. Constant money stress changes your brain. It shrinks long-term thinking. It increases anxiety. It makes every decision feel urgent. You stop planning, you start reacting. You choose relief today over stability tomorrow. Not because you're irresponsible, but because your brain is in survival mode. Imagine playing chess while someone is yelling in your ear. That's what poverty does to decision-making. And then society says, why don't you just make better choices? But they don't see the invisible pressure. Here's how the cycle keeps repeating. No savings to emergency happens. Emergency to debt. Debt to interest. Interest to less money. Less money to more emergencies. More emergencies to deeper debt. It's not a circle, it's quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. And climbing out requires energy that survival mode doesn't leave you with. Now here's the part most people miss. The hidden tax is powerful, but it's not unbeatable. Escape doesn't start with huge money. It starts with tiny buffers. Small savings reduce emergencies. Stability improves decision-making. Better decisions create breathing room. Breathing room creates opportunities. Opportunities increase income. Income builds freedom. Wealth isn't built in giant leaps. It's built by removing penalties one by one. Being poor is expensive, not because of laziness, not because of mindset quotes, but because systems quietly charge extra for having less. And once you see the hidden tax, you stop blaming yourself. You start spotting traps, and that awareness is the first step out. Because the game changes when you finally see the